Okay, so yeah, I was supposed to post My Hero Academia because I was a little bit late, family stuff, weekend, stuff like that. And then Tappei decides to. Oh my god, I need a second. Like I really need a second to say. I should have suspected this. Like, god damn it. Okay, I'm not mad. I am just a little bit shocked by what happened, and I am being serious. If this is spoiler time, by the way, like I am, I am not going to hold back on what just happened because, oh my gosh, I genuinely don't know what to think. But yeah, okay. So first off, I gotta say, Tappei. uh, that one reveal really changes everything in terms of what I. Oh, notification went off. Well, what I should think because. Okay, okay. I probably should just start it off. So we obviously have with chapter 57. We have. Wait, it is 57 right now that I think about it. I always get the numbers wrong. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure real quick. Yeah, okay, so chapter 57. It definitely goes into the whole aspect of, like, the preparations of Felix being there and, Wilhelm, a little chat between the two, and how Felix remembered Rem, so that means that, oh, wait, that means that Roy can actually bring back Crucia's memory, so that's the reason why he joined the battle. And it makes sense, like, it logistically makes sense, because if Rem can come back, then that means that Crush can come back, like, the Crush that Felix has been wanting to do, but or wanting to I worded it badly, wanting to return. But we go back to present time where Al's freaking the fuck out because now he can't loop anymore, so every decision is permanent. And then he notices Roy and obviously calling out the name Natsuki Rigel. Look, I'm still obviously a bit thrown off that it's Natsuki Rigel. We will get something about that because you can't Tappei, you can't just fucking lore drop a name like that and not expect people to question it. But anyway, he's obviously calling out to Roy, and then suddenly Yae comes in and suddenly like hugs him from behind, and this is because Rem didn't kill Yae because Subaru wouldn't want that. Now, obviously, it is revealed that Felix was the reason why Rem didn't die. Honestly, makes sense. Like, Felix is preventing Al from just committing seppuku, like, multiple times. I guess it makes sense that the way Rem cheated was having actual help. My thought would have been Rem would have used, like, something that Priscilla would have used, like one of those jewels things to take the damage kind of ordeal, but then they would have been wasted because they've been attacking each other, so I guess this makes sense in the end. But it's fine, it's fine. Like, Felix, damn, really came in clutch here. But that's not all that's really going on for this chapter. It's Al kind of thinking on Priscilla's last words about how she won again. And that kind of, like, is making him think, why? Why are you saying this? Like, you won again? Like, what is the meaning of this? Like, that's what Al is kind of trying to figure out on this whole ordeal. And, yeah, and because it seems like Yae hugging him kind of distracted him long enough for a certain someone to arrive. Someone who says the lines, "That's enough." And yeah, that's basically Reinhard. Reinhard coming down here, and obviously Emilia comes back, protects them from getting hurt and stuff. But Reinhard, my god, I almost made the video actually, but I was at the Ren Fair and stuff. But anyway, whenever I noticed that, I could not help but just laugh, because literally a chapter before, it was stated, if Reinhard comes here, Al is fucked. There's no way he can actually win, even if he can get back his looping. Reinhard being there without, like, Al having Alcanica, or, Dragon Al, he is cooked. And, yeah, unfortunately, the next chapter threw me the hell off. It, like, really badly. Because, look, chapter 58 probably is going to be one of the most heated chapters next to chapter 59. Chapter 58 is obviously with Al desperately shouting his name to Roy so he can obviously eat it and they can get back to his objective. And then we get a perspective of Roy. Like, we get more about Louis Arneb, or Rui Arneb. I keep saying Louis. Rui Arneb, and how she was, like, born as stillborn and stuff. How the relationship between Roy and Lai are, like, very interesting because they both kind of, like, they love each other, I guess. You know, brotherly love. That's why they don't need each other's names or memories, and there's something there, even though, I mean, I find it funny that, obviously, they just don't, well, they're Sinar's bishops. Sinar's bishops don't ever, like, intertwine with each other in the sense of teaming up, unless the gospel says so, so it's interesting, Roy, like, specific thought process with, like, Lai and Rui, I mean, god damn it. Anyway, the thing is that whenever we got Lai's perspective in Arc 6, like, he definitely does care for Roy, just minimally. He cares for Rui a lot more. That's why he does, like, make sure he gets the right memories for her and stuff. So seeing this, it's like, Roy has some love for his family. It's just, you know, he's a twisted fuck. But Roy finds his target, and we get a little more on the Witch of Melancholy and Arc 4 Ghost Subaru, kind of having a discussion about the fact that Natsuki Rigel, you know, it could be something related to Natsuki Subaru, because, you know, the Natsuki name is like the family name, and then Rigel and Subaru are like star names or related to stars. And then obviously a joke from, well, the witch about like how he won't marry her and stuff. And then obviously Roy approaches, Petra places a light beacon to make sure that he can find her, and Roy proceeds to eat her memories as promised. And she had changed her name to Petra Baumann. Now, 3 things to say. First of all, Petra changing her name to Frederica's last name is pretty wholesome. Like, it's genuinely the most wholesomest thing ever. Second, I'm trying to remember when this promise was made, because obviously this is not something I was privy to, or I might have forgotten. Someone in the comments please tell me, because I do not remember the promise between Roy and Petra. But that's not even that. It's the third thing. Petra gets her name, or, well, not her name, her memories eaten, with the final thing of Petra saying to Subaru that she loves him. Like, just flat out, like, saying it. And then Roy loving Petra's memory so much that he doesn't even give a shit that he's burning alive from the contract. So we get to see the consequences. Like, you know, if Roswell ever breaks the contract between him and Subaru, this is exactly what will happen to him. He'll completely, his soul will burn with blue flames. Hiccup. Anyway, yeah, so thanks to that, Reinhardt gets, like, freed, uses his divine protection of the Phoenix, and manages to spawn wherever he pleases. Like, this guy's more busted every time we see him. So he appears in the battlefield, he greets Felix, and yeah, essentially everything is in Reinhardt's hands. Reinhardt cuts down Roy, essentially more of a mercy kill, because, I mean, dude is just burning alive. He knocks out, like, knocks Yai, and cuts Al in half, who ends up just healing in the end of the day. Al thinks that maybe he can still do something, but then notices that Reinhardt had cut the orb that Subaru and Beatrice were in, and he is now free. Like, those two are freed now, which is, like, pretty damn cool until you realize, you hear, like, the thing is, Rem's, like, sound of change, so, you know, Arc 2 kind of style. She thinks about how she loves Subaru and all of her adventures with Subaru, like, when she's Amnesia Rem. And then we get, like, a little bit of a flashback about Rem and Petra, a conversation between the two in regards to Petra asking if Rem will do anything for, well, Subaru, much like how Petra is willing to do anything for Subaru. Ren confirms this, and although Rem sends chains flying at Subaru, she basically says that she loves him. And look, this is probably because she eventually realized that return by death is a factor, or something around those lines. But yeah, I was gonna make the video, if that was it, regardless. And then Tappei blessed us with a double chapter, and oh my god, I need I need a second because holy shit, I do not know what to think about this next part. Now brace yourselves, everyone, because I'm a little mad. Tappei, what the fuck have you done? Like, seriously, what have you done? Okay, I'm ready. Chapter 59. I know it's a video mode, and I could edit this out, but it's like, no. You guys need to see, like, this is distressful. This is just so infuriating. Obviously, we get the I love you, like, the last thing before, you know, we get on being back at the stupid tower. Anyway, yes, Subaru's back as our main protagonist. And we have a little more of just things that were happening in the tower. Another conversation between Subaru and Al. And here's the thing. Al got Uno reversed, motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, so just as like Al and Subaru's eyes, like they meet with Natsuki Subaru's tearful eyes, eclipse, or no, Al Shamak, because I'm using a translation since I don't have the Witch Cult version. Anyway, so you got Al Shamak, and I love that the thing is Al didn't initiate this spell, and he understood instantly that he had lost again. Another battle he absolutely could not afford to lose. And then the words, see another victory for me, or, you know, like, I win again, from Priscilla, like, in his mind. And yeah, Al's world went dark. So, yeah, let me finish the chapter, kind of a spill on what happened before we can go over the craziness of it. So, yeah, there's a conversation with Ezo, Garfield, Malium, Petra, Beatrice, and all of them there. Ezo basically says that, yes, it's basically that he was gathering mana and weaving a spell. Had things shifted even slightly, their positions would be reversed, so essentially all of Arc 9 that's been happening for Subaru. And it's interesting that Subaru just had a good judgment of the best possible choice to approach this. And, like, just... Look, this is the way to save Petra, because otherwise I genuinely do not think that she would have been saved. But honestly, now I'm kind of thinking, what the fuck is that conversation between Subaru and Reinhardt and Emilia's, like, future vision and stuff? Because, it really makes me think. But, yes, the basic thing is that Al is sealed now. He has been defeated the way he defeated Subaru. And he was right about something. Like, all the way in Phase 1, literally Aldebaran said, do not fight Subaru in his territory, because you will lose. And guess what? He lost. He did not have the information to beat Subaru, because Subaru basically kind of figured what Al was doing. Probably told Beatrice, hey, let's get something ready. And yeah, just as it seemed like it was about to happen all over again, Subaru Uno reversed him. Oh my god, Tappei. We had the Great Reset theory happen, and I have a lot to say, but I'm gonna wait till the next chapter. I think there's at least, we need like chapter 60. Like, I genuinely think we're gonna get at least chapter 60 for this arc. That'll be the conclusion of Arc 9. But, oh my god, what the fuck, Tappei? Like, on one hand, it was bound to happen, because Subaru in the Q&A, or in the Q&A, Tappei did say Subaru is, like, going to die no matter what, at least once. This was Subaru's, and it is unfortunate that it had to be Rem. That's even more stinging. But this is kind of unfortunate, because Rem is obviously still without the memories of who she was. Obviously, Petra's safe. Otto still has his memories. You know, everyone got mind broken, because, I mean, to be fair, when that happened, I think we should have really thought about, yeah, there needs to be a reset to fix all of this. Oh my gosh. This is how they beat Aldebaran, the menace, the one and only Natsuki Rigel. You know what? I need time to really think if I like it or not. Like I said, it's all about execution. That's what I told like all of my friends. It's all about the execution. And right now, I just need one chapter to make it or break this arc, because I think for those who have been watching me know how much I didn't want it this. I felt like either Al should win and then be defeated, or be defeated and then Subaru just sees everyone manage to hold his own without him. I need a second. I need a second. I need it like 50 billion seconds to really think. But yes, this is basically me informing you that Al has been beaten. Like, officially, he is done. He lost, he got bamboozled, and there was nothing he could do. But, anyway, this is going to no one sending out. Like, genuinely, I don't have a theory per se, but I can just discuss it real quick on, yeah, Subaru's back. He's done with his break, quote unquote, because really, we got back to the part where he didn't got the break during the arc. Anyway, so yeah, he was able to concoct something with one loop, by the way. It only took one loop to beat Al, which is kind of funny, actually, because everyone basically did the hard work to beat Al or to free Subaru. And yes, although Subaru was killed, I think that basically told him, you need to stop Al here or now, or else shit goes wrong. Now, I kind of wish there was, like, a whole kind of thing where Subaru kind of had to contemplate whether he wants to reset or not, because, you know, Rem is there. But I don't know. Like I said, next chapter, we'll see. And the second that comes out, like, I am posting the video. But, yeah. Signing out. Green Warren 2 signing out. Peace.